right, shalom to the hopeful elect. First of all, give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teach us the truth and rule well. And peace, love, and salutation and blessing unto the hopeful elect. You know, my brother Ramaki Mian from Great Millstone, Miami. Hey, things are escalating. Things are escalating. You know, things are getting more hot. And you can expect through the spirit some major things to continue to happen and to continue to escalate. We know what just went on with the attacks, U.S. and Israel attacking Iran and even killing their supreme leader, to which they're saying they have no option but to respond. You know, and they've been, you know, hitting different places in the so-called Middle East. And we know the prophecies as far as this war. It ain't going to be Iran by themselves. It can't be. The Lord is going to gather the nations over there into the valley of Jehoshaphat, pursuant to the book of Joel chapter 3. Jehoshaphat in the Hebrew, Yahweh Shaphat, meaning Yahweh's judgment. World War III will be a war that's fought with Russia, China, Israel, Iran, America. All these nations will be in the war, World War III. It won't be a long, drawn-out one. It's going to be, ultimately, nuclear missiles are going to fly to pelt America from sea to shining sea. And yes, we know that, you know, things need to happen, more prophecies need to happen, but what just happened over there in Iran, look, man, that was a great escalation for those of us who are longing for the kingdom and longing to see Yahweh Shai crack those clouds. Look, that was something that is dealing with prophecy. It you know, is inching us closer and closer to what we want. You know, which ultimately is salvation and deliverance. We know World War III got to pop off, and we know what got to comes before the nukes fly, the MOTB. And with the Strait of Hormuz being closed up, and we'll see how long, you know, if it stays closed, we'll see. But the prophecy says what it says, and things are lining up. What just went on with the supreme leader being killed, and now they just killed one of the top brass of Israel, the Air Forces. Look, you know, spiritually, just believe that this is just finna make the chaos ensue quicker to do what? To roll out the mark of the beast. When you see things like this, because this is major stuff, man. This is a sign of the times that we in. You know? This is what the hell we want to fucking see. You know what I'm saying? We want to see more. But I believe through the spirit, you know, this is something that's going to speed up a lot of things, man. That mark of the beast is coming. The chaos is coming, though. We've been prophesying for years. The apostles been prophesying for years about false flags and black swan events. Big major events is going to happen, even on Babylonian soil. On Babylonian soil. And hey, it could be any moment now. It could be any moment now. Everything is lining up. We're gonna get up out of here soon. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. You know, Yahweh Shai told us when we see these different signs, which we've been seeing these signs, but we seeing more and more. You got a blood moon, either tonight or tomorrow night, one of those. You know, the planets just aligned. You got signs in the stars in the heavens. The wars and the rumors of war. You know, Trump, the cruel king, the cruel Lord. You know, earthquakes in diverse places. We've been seeing those things. And how I said, when you see those things, look up and lift up your head. You know, which means actually when you go into those words for lift up, it means to be elated. You know, we should not be in the spirit of letting some worldly shit keep us down. And, man, this shit about to crumble. Our last day of going to work for Esau is very soon. One of these days is going to be our last day ever, and all for the rest of eternity ever clocking in. You know, that's what these things are telling us when we see these major current events, because they are major. You know, these are unprecedented things that's happening. You know, back to back to back. Look, today is March 1st, so we only 2 months in 2026. You know, and look at all the things that has happened. The things that are happening, from Venezuela, you know, to now this, you know, the supreme leader, man, you know, it just goes to show, man, that the Lord's speeding these things up. He is. It's the Lord is doing these things. The Lord is the mastermind behind all of these things, and it's all leading up to all of these prophecies being fulfilled. You know, the economic chaos that is coming, you know, the Strait of Hormuz being closed up, and whatever else is going to ensue after these recent events. You know, it makes you just look forward to how, well, damn, you know, what can happen this week, or what can happen this month. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's just the time that we in. Yeah, man. You know, that's the time that we in. And it's a time to stay in the spirit. You know, stay locked in, stay doing the work, stay rejoicing and calling upon the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Stay looking toward these prophecies, man. You know, look up and lift up your head. Our redemption draweth nigh. We going home soon, man. So, Lord willing, this is edifying, and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakodash. And double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, and salutation to the hopeful elect. Kwame Yasharala, Shalom.